Africa is one of the most heavily impacted regions of the world for modern slavery. But one trafficking hotspot country is beginning to turn the tide: Ghana. A US-funded program is rescuing children from dangerous enslavement on fishing boats. Teams are identifying the key reasons parents send their children to the boats and then helping entire communities overcome those problems in order to prevent more child trafficking. I spoke to Joha Braimah, Free the Slaves Country Director in Ghana, and asked him what the conditions are like for enslaved children on the boats.
They are often, of course, not with their parents, but with all these strangers who they call masters. Often these children work from dusk to dawn with little food and no supervision by any adult. So often you'll find them in the boats, either paddling the boats, drawing nets, diving under the water to untangle nets. They don't have any access to education or healthcare. Both verbal and physical abuse is very rampant. And you can often see a lot of physical scars on these children who work on the lake.
Why is child trafficking happening?
The major causative factor is poverty, which is both a cause and a consequence of trafficking. The extreme poverty of parents, lead them to a lot of vulnerabilities, and traffickers and other extended family members prey on these vulnerabilities of the families. And of course, also we have the normal African or Ghanaian tradition of your parents helping you to take care of your children, other family members, be they extended or nuclear family members helping you to take care of your children. But over the years, this system has been abused. And so extended family members may approach a family member and say, "Can I have your child to stay with me? The child will go to school, I'll help you take care of the child." But often they will send these children over the lake and refuse to put them in school, instead engage them in forced labor. And then also you have the political aspect to it, where the weak enforcement of laws and policies and the lack of prosecution and punishment of perpetrators is sort of giving way for this practice to happen.
What is the U.S. Child Protection Compact with Ghana?
The Child Protection Compact is a unique partnership that is signed between the U.S. government and the government of Ghana. I think it's the first of its kind, signed in June 2015, with the main goal of developing a holistic program aimed at eradicating child trafficking or bringing it to the barest minimum through a unique partnership between civil society and government, specific government ministries and departments, to strengthen a system that will lead to rescue, rehabilitation, and effective reintegration of children, as well as strengthening the systems to prosecute traffickers.
Tell me a little bit about how you're helping families and communities and the Ghanaian government overcome modern slavery.
Free the Slaves have a community abolition model, which we use in eradicating slavery from one community to the other. And this model is pretty much based on strengthening community existing structures and systems to effectively combat trafficking in the communities. Our approach also involves a lot of capacity building of government agencies to effectively respond to the need of community members. So this bridges the gap and mistrust between community members and government agencies, so they are able to effectively serve them. So the emphasis on the approach is at the community level to raise awareness through different strategies, whilst also advocating with government to provide special social protection services for victims and survivors of trafficking.